Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Vladimir CR, and as soon as we can test a couple of things, we'll get started with this. Let me get my old trusty dusty headphones on here and see where we go from here. Let's see. Does everything sound alright? Is everything sounding good? As we can test a couple of things, we'll get started with this. Let me get my old trusty dusty headphones on here. Weird how my desktop audio is acting a little weird. Hopefully. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, hopefully that'll resolve itself. Gonna put that right there for now. And hello, Arkeson. How are you doing? I wanted to put a disclaimer on this, by the way, real quick. If I sound sick, it's because I am. I'm not feeling on top of my mic's a bit quiet. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can fix that just a little bit. Sorry about that noise if you heard it. I wanted to put a disclaimer on this, by the way. Is that any better, or am I gonna have to pull it up more? Or let's see. Not feeling on top of my mic's a bit quiet. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can fix that. What if we use this microphone? Is that any better? Because now I'm using the actual microphone that comes with that is integrated into the webcam. Oh, I hear my. Sorry, I'm hearing my own broadcast in the background. My mistake. Yeah, we'll go ahead and close that out. Now, how is that? Is everything sounding all right? Is everything sounding decent? I can only assume that it is. Luckily, if it's not, we can always change it. There we go. Okay, good to hear. Good to hear. So, that being said, like I said, again, if I sound sick, it's because I am. I have not been feeling on top of my game lately. I have not, yeah, basically I haven't been feeling that great. I don't know if I'm coming down with the flu or whatever it is that's going around right now. But here we go. Let's see. We're actually going to go in a completely different direction. I cannot remember which one of these saves I need to be jumping on. Let me see something real quick. Oh shoot. This is the reason that I start just a little bit early so that I can make sure that everything is set up right before the bulk of people show up. Let's see. Here we go. Videos. I'm going to see what the last save that I made last time we played this was. Oh, that's loud. So sorry about that because that's probably going to make you guys deaf. I apologize for that big time. Let's see. Where did I save you? Where did I save you? I don't know. Hopefully, let's see, here we go. Okay, cool, I got you. I figured out where I saved last. Okay, we should be good now. So, this is the one that we need to load. There we go. Let me knock that down just a little bit. I feel like the desktop audio is still just a bit loud, so let's knock that down a little bit more. Some audio difficulties. Alright, how is that? Can we work with that? I'm hoping that that is a torch that I'm hearing that is causing the buzzing. There we go. We're supposed to be killing a giant right now. Regrettably. Oh, I know what I need to do. That's why it's a bit loud for me, because I have my headphones turned all the way up.
Alrighty. Let's see. Oh no, I haven't gotten hardly any spells. That's not good. Might have to just abandon this quest for now, potentially. Because there are a couple more spells that I'm going to need to be able to really do this the right way, or what is, in my opinion, the right way. I don't know how long I'll be streaming for, by the way. I'm feeling alright right now, but it's very hard for me to breathe through my nose. So if I do a lot of mouth breathing, I do apologize. Bats, 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 bats. There we go. Music could go up a little bit more. You got it. Put that at about right there. Alright, how was that? Thank you for helping me test, by the way, Arcison. I certainly appreciate it. I would love to know where that bat is. Oh, and there's going to be a lot of sneezing, probably. So, again, just putting that disclaimer on here now. I was honestly expecting that to go a little bit easier. Perfect. Great to hear. Good news. Good news, good news. That is probably going to be a switch. So, what it is a switch to, I'm not sure, but I see a dead body down there, so I'm going to assume I've already been down there. We're looking for a giant, which, by the way, is not that giant, really. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, this whole week I've been feeling a little out of sorts, but yesterday it kind of hit me, like, really hard. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, I jumped it. Awesome. But yeah, yesterday it hit me really hard. I got home probably about 4:30-ish, like normal. And then I sat in here. I had the full intention to do a stream of this game because I had asked earlier on the Discord, you know, what would you guys prefer to see, Pokemon or Daggerfall? And I only had 2 votes for Daggerfall, but that was 2 more than I needed. So, oh no. Well, that's not good. Yeah, it's very easy to clip through the map, by the way. There's no way I'm going to be able to fix this like this, because I'm actually on the upper end of the map boundary. So what we're going to do... Ugh. Feels terrible. Is we're going to do that again. Activate that. Now, where was the door I went through? There it is. Okay. That's why we save often. Definitely Daggerfall is one that you got to save as often as you possibly can in. Yeah, I apologize for my voice sounding a little rough too. Like I said, I feel better than I did yesterday, but I'm still kind of like, you know. Was it here that I screwed up the jump? Okay, no, I don't think it was that one that we screwed the jump up on. I think it was the next one. Yeah, this one right here. Well, Mr. Bat, unless you can find your way up here. Yeah, I'm not worried about you. So, that being said... Ah, messed up the jump again. But luckily, there's climbing mode in Daggerfall. Okay, or not. Now let's try that again. Climbing mode. Basically, you have to face a wall and not be moving, like left or right, to be able to activate climbing mode. So my advice is, if you ever play this game, to back yourself, or to get yourself into a corner, to get yourself into a corner to activate climbing mode. That way you're not moving left or right. Yeah, yesterday I got home, like I said, or like I was going to say, at about 4 o'clock or so. Didn't I just come through here? Yeah, because I went in there. Did I go the wrong way? I think I jumped the wrong way. I don't know. Well, maybe not. Anyway, yeah, got home about 4:30 yesterday. Took my shower and everything after work. Sat in this very chair that I'm sitting in right now, and ended up watching a few videos on YouTube, kind of mentally preparing myself for starting a stream, and I ended up falling asleep. Okay, so this is obviously not where we need to go. So what we're gonna do is we're going to. I don't have this. Oh, I gotta rest before I can teleport. Problem is, to be able to rest, I need to be away from the enemies. Gosh dang it! There we go again. So I fell asleep, woke up probably about 10 or 15 minutes later, and I was like, oh, wow, I fell asleep in my computer chair. So, got up, and I like all of a sudden I felt very tired. So I just walked into the room and I went to sleep, and I probably didn't wake up. I probably slept from 6:30 until about 9:30, almost 10. So I would really like to teleport back to the beginning of this dungeon. I just walked over a trap. So I'm not the only one that feels that way then. Or, yeah, you know what I mean. Excuse me. So yeah, basically there was a trap that I walked over. Let's see if we can teleport back to the beginning of the dungeon now. Access the wagon. And we will... Have I even picked anything up yet? I got a holy dagger. Worth 2,500 gold. But anyway, so yeah, last night I was basically I was done. Not feeling that great, so... So like I said, I don't know how long I'll be streaming, but we'll see. If I can make it at least an hour, I think I'd be more or less happy with that. I mean, shoot, I've already been going on for, let's see, 12 minutes. Did I just glitch through the map again? No, okay, there we go. So, in my experience, usually, I was going to say, normally there's a hidden door down in this area. I have a feeling if I fall down there, it's going to hurt. We'll find out. Yep, I figured as much. Hello, Mr. Bat. Leave me alone, Bat. Bat, leave me alone. There we go. And a rat. A bat and a rat. And we got some treasure, which is always good. Even if it's only in the amount of 12 gold pieces. Yeah, I don't know where you live, but apparently there's a flu epidemic sweeping the United States. So is that literally all that was in this area? And I'm just hoping that I didn't catch it. My most common sickness is actually what I'm experiencing right now. It starts as a sinus problem, like sinus infection or whatever, and it just kind of progresses from there. Love climbing mode when it wants to work. When it wants to work. Ah, dang it. There we go. Ugh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm in Georgia myself, so. I think we might end up just letting this quest go, because I have not come across a giant yet. See, what I wish I would have done before I came home today is I wish I would have picked up, there's this nasal spray that I usually get that works out pretty well for the whole stuffed up feeling. And I wish I would have picked some of that up on my way home today, but unfortunately I did not. Yesterday was kind of messed up too, because my computer at work that I used to program my machine actually caught a, I don't want to call it a virus, but it basically got ransomware on it. And so now my program that I use to program the machine that I run is not working because all the files that go with it are encrypted. I must not have a run key set up. P. That's not what I need. I don't want slide. We'll just... Okay, sure, K. Why not? There we go. So there should be a giant around here somewhere, but I have not found one. Is this where I started the stream at right here? If it is, then this should put me... No? Okay. Well, never mind. I apologize. I'm sure that's not a very, what's the word? Not a very flattering noise. I hear a rat or a bat, one or the other. Sounds like I'm getting further away from it. Hello, door that I haven't opened yet. If it comes down to it, we can always... Oh, no, I forgot to set an anchor. I forgot to set an anchor the last time we used teleport, so now, to get out of here, I'm going to have to basically just find my way back to the entrance. If I happen to run across the entrance again, then I will definitely have to set an anchor so that I can get out of here quickly. Lock has nothing to fear from me. Does not unlock. So, we bash it down with a sword. Kill the rat inside. Enemies nearby. Probably in here. Yep. I didn't tell you to shut that door. The rat's like, hey man, shut the door. It's cold out here. Or in here. Now, I felt like doing a stream today because, you know, I haven't for a couple of days. I don't know if you guys have missed me or not or anything, but I like to think so. So, random root just floating out in the middle of nowhere. Lovely. Rat. Alright, so we want that. 14 gold pieces. What is this? Heal true. Not sure what that does, but it sounds fancy. And that is worth a lot of gold. It's worth a decent amount of gold, but it weighs 15 kilograms. So if I can't end up selling it too well, then I'll probably just end up dropping it. I feel like I just came this direction. Yeah, because there's that rat that I can't find again. Yeah, okay. Well, which means we're heading back towards the entrance, which is a good thing. If I come across it again, then I can just go ahead and set my anchor. But if we can't find this giant within the next maybe 10 or 15 minutes, I'm probably just going to leave and either re-roll the dungeon, which means just walk outside and then walk back inside, or I might just head back to town because I actually have a different direction that I'm planning on going with this character. Upon further, well, of course, you're too flattering, really. My grandmother used to say, flattery will get you nowhere, but don't stop trying. Oh, good, a maze section. Okay. Aha, a cave. Well, I hear a rat or a bat. It's a bat. And a rat, as a matter of fact. That sounds like a really bad rap song. A rat and a bat, as a matter of fact. You're right, it does work with some. I guess I'm just not feeling too flatter light at the moment, so it's probably not going to work on me too well. Sure would love to find this giant. Rats are cool and everything, but I would hardly call them giants. What do we have here? Holy Tome. That's useful. We'll keep it just in case. Sacks of potatoes just hanging out on the floor. Oh, good. We're in a new area now. Not going to do me a whole lot of good if I can't find my way out of here, but we'll see what happens. Because if I find the giant and I kill him and I can't find my way out of here, that's going to be bad news bears. Most of them are. Well, modern. A lot of the modern rap is. Like, I actually would count myself as an Eminem fan. But unfortunately, I've heard his new album, and it's not great at all. Granted, while I am a rap fan, it is not my favorite type of music. My favorite type of music is metal of any kind. Usually speed metal or thrash metal. So, oh, I don't know where to go. Okay, so if I go to the right slightly, we'll connect around back with another part of the map, even though there's a bat here. Bird noises, yeah. I don't think the rats or the bats can make up their minds as to what each one of them are, if that makes any sense. Oh, that was creepy. Wasn't expecting that. Not an enemy, but rats. Oh, you're not dead yet. Okay. Treasure pile. I'll take that. The rest of that stuff can be sold. Nothing up here. Oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah, you're right. Like I said before, I'm not a big fan of modern rap at all. But again, thrash metal or speed metal, those are usually pretty quick ways to my heart. So, okay, and then we're back to here. That's, yeah, pretty much. Let me rap about all these things that I want you guys to believe that I have that I don't actually have. Absolutely. Wait, did that say there are enemies nearby? I think that did say there are enemies nearby. Yes, metal. Either speed metal or thrash metal is the quickest way to my heart. Oh, well, here lately I've been listening to, I guess you would consider it a subgenre of metal called symphonic metal. Again, I apologize for my pronunciations and stuff. But symphonic metal. Check out what's going on, bro, Robbie. Thanks for stopping by. I certainly appreciate it. I'll go ahead and tell you the same thing I've told Arkeson. I am sick. Just so you know, if I sound weird, and I know I do, it's because I can't breathe through my nose. And again, I know that's not a flattering sound, but I hope you guys can look past it long enough to enjoy the stream. Thanks for stopping by. But here lately, Arkeson, to answer your question, I've been listening to a lot of symphonic metal lately. So bands like Xandria, Xandria, and then there's Amberian Dawn, if I pronounced it correctly. What else? Delain, Delain. Very, powerful metal bands with preferably female vocalists. This looks like something straight out of Morrowind. $18 gold pieces. What is this? Okay, let's try and get down through here without breaking our ankle. Everything's still looking all right and sounding all right? Oh, dude, I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to check that out. Is it up on your YouTube now? Because I will definitely have to look into that. I certainly appreciate it, by the way. What's the name of the band? Or what is the band? Like, what's the name of it? I might have heard of it. Yeah, and then I'm back to here again. Which, that's a dead end, so... I think I'm just going to have to reload. Awesome, man. I'll have to check it out for sure. And while we're on the subject, Arkason, I don't know if you were enjoying the Pokemon Ash Gray playthrough or not, but Bro Robbie, if you haven't checked it out, is playing through, I believe it's called Pokemon Planet, which is a browser-based MMORPG centered in like a Pokemon universe. It's pretty good. I played it a little bit, or play it a little bit in my free time. So, Windhand. I'm not sure I've ever heard of that one, but I'll definitely have to check it out. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to reload because number one, I'm lost, which happens all the time in Daggerfall. Trust me, it's not that, it's nothing new. But all because I forgot to set an anchor point. Thank you very much, Arkason. I appreciate it. I appreciate you checking out his stuff. I'm sure he does too. Aha! Hello, Bat. Go away, Bat. Oh my god. Yes, but I have to excuse me a minute so I can go in a minute so I can go blow my nose. Or at least try to. Ooh, can I get a backstab in on him? Nope. No backstab on that one. Aha! I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but that's the sound a giant makes, so we're close to him. Again, the only problem is finding our way out of here once we... There he is! Come here, you big giant looking... Ow! Don't kill me. The giant roars in pain. You hear the sound of heavy footsteps coming towards you. Perhaps the giant invited a few friends over for dinner. Not a good thing, especially with how low on health I am. Oh! I actually beat him. Hello. Priest robes, 480 gold with unknown powers. Let us equip those immediately. Hopefully it's not like instant death powers or something like that, because that would kind of suck. I've desperately got to heal. Because that was definitely the giant we came to kill, and now I just got to get far enough away so that I can heal. So I can have a chance of finding my way to the exit. And no, as far as I know, there's not a third-person view in Daggerfall. Ah, enemies nearby. Where? Is that an enemy back there in that? Yep. Uh-oh. Not good. Run! He who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. But no, I don't believe there is a third-person view in Daggerfall. We're going to try and get up here to the top of this. Hopefully he won't follow us. And hopefully it'll get us far enough away from him that we can heal. Ah, enemies nearby. I definitely do not have the health to be able to take on a doggone giant right now. I are healed. Awesome. Now, provided I don't fall off of this, now we could potentially fight the giant again. There he is. And he just glitched through the world. No, he didn't. He's behind me. Oh, no. No, dang it. Save often. Save often. All right, guys, give me just a few minutes. I'm going to try and blow my nose. Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry, I got to try and breathe through it or something. I'll be right back. Stick around. I'm not going to be gone long. Guys, I think we're in luck. Because I just found... Yes, I might actually be able to breathe. I'm going to go apply this real quick, and I'll be right back, I promise. And then I promise we'll get back into this thing. Okay. So sorry about that, guys. Hopefully, that's going to fix my problem. Hopefully. It's going to take a few minutes for it to kick in. But when it does, this might be a whole lot easier for me. Dang it. Now we got to go back and find that giant. But even if we do find the giant, there's no guarantee. Refocus, please. There we go. When we find the giant, there's no guarantee that we're going to be able to find our way out. Because I did not put an anchor down last time I was at the entrance. Now, if we're lucky enough to have saved next to the entrance here, which it does not look like we were. Okay. So here we go again. Hopefully this time we can find them. These are timed quests, by the way, so if I don't complete them in a certain amount of time, I fail the quest, for which I get a minor reputation drop. Oh, that's my phone ringing here. Oh, ow. What? No. Stop it. I was wondering what that was. My phone's ringing, but unfortunately it's a number that I don't recognize. And so, therefore, I will not answer it. If I don't recognize the number calling me on my phone, usually I don't answer it. I have voicemail set up for a reason. Okay. I really hope that stuff kicks in soon. It smells like, what does it smell like? It's a very minty type thing. I'm assuming that's like the menthol. Hello. Oh, God. Found the giant. Run away. I don't know who the heck that guy was. Giant roars in pain, blah, blah, blah. He's got friends. Ow, no! Dang it. What's going on, Wizards? Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, just like I've told them, I'm not feeling 100% great today. But I am starting to feel better, like almost immediately, meaning that I can breathe again. Look here, Rat. So I seem to be coming down with a temporary sickness of some kind. But is this the way I went? I think this is the way I went. And then I went down through here, and then I think I went this way. Killed this bat, yep. Giants don't play around. So what we're going to do is when we find the giant again, we are going to save right before we take him on. Yes, hello, Wizards indeed. How are you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining us. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry, by the way, if I don't sound like super enthusiastic. Again, I'm not feeling too great. Oh, wait, I could probably just open that door. Okay, good. We're still going the right direction. I'm going to kill this bat, I think. Okay, now can we rest? No. We can save, though, which is what we're going to do. Yes. Yes. I can breathe. Okay, so let me see if I can rest somewhere since I didn't have the foresight. Once we leave here, we will be going to a Mage's Guild because there are some more spells I need for appropriate for easy dungeon diving. Dang it. How's everybody doing today, by the way, in case I haven't asked? Ah, one-way door. Let's not mess with that. That brick door back there is a one-way door. That is where the giant is. No! Dang it! Oh, this is going to be a pain because I can't heal. I can't rest to heal anywhere because I'm always right next to enemies. Alright, let's go back and see if we can't find a place to heal. Without losing our direction, preferably. Rats and bats and whatnot. There we go. Fully healed, please. Enemies nearby. Where at? This rat just decided to stop by and say what's up. Enemies nearby. Who is it now? It's another rat, obviously. Or a bat. By the way, just out of curiosity, for my own, I guess for my own benefit, am I sounding better already? Because I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, that nasal spray I just used burnt. Like, it hurt. But if it works, that's perfectly fine. Bat. If you die, can I please heal? Doesn't sound like it. There's a rat near me somewhere. Yes, come on, fully healed. Good. I thought about it. Maybe I'll ask Becca to pick up some chicken soup on our way home. Actually, we might have some here. Thank you very much, Arkison. I appreciate it. Okay. We're actually going to save one more time because the giant is in that room to the right. Come on. Yeah. Perhaps the giant invited a few friends for dinner. Giant just died. Come on. Kill him. Kill the bat. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Run. Oh, no. Don't kill me. Oh, I'm going to need a lot of luck for this. So there are at least 2 giants, and they're following me presently. And they are following quickly, too, because I'm still hearing them like they're right next to me. Oh, no! I did a circle. Oh, no. Why do I feel like these giants are going to cut me off both directions? Because I think there are two of them. Which is why, this right here is why we need a healing spell. Oh no! Yeah, they're going to cut me off. They're closing in on me from both directions. Oh gosh. What's the phrase from Skyrim that the thief said? Oh no. That the thief says, Kinnereth, Akatosh, somebody, divines, help me. The thief in the wagon ride with you on your way. I don't have a healing spell, do I? No. Surely this isn't going to work, right? Yeah, I figured as much. Back glitching through the wall. If I could just heal, I believe I can survive this. I just got to be able to heal. Yes. Come on. Fully heal, please. Come on. Okay, we're good. We should be good. Which means save. Because I believe all we have to do now is just find our way out of here. Because we got the dialogue pop-up thing. I kind of wanted to talk to the guy that was in there with the giant. Let's not jump down there. Yes, the entrance! Oh, we're so lucky. Oh my god, you guys have no idea how lucky we just got. Remove. Anything else? All this goes in the wagon, except for the wagon itself. I think we're going to save it. Alright, we're going to, just in case, we're going to set... No, let's go ahead and leave. Because we got the dialogue pop up, which means we should be good, I think. Excuse me. And we need to go to Holham. Yes, travel to Holham. Camp out recklessly. All that looks good. I think we completed that quest. I think. Alright, let's see if we can get the climb skill to work. At night, most of the walled provinces lock their doors. So the only way to get in is through climbing over the walls or levitating over the walls. If I were to jump off of this, okay, there's a house there. Sometimes when you jump off of something like this, it'll shoot you way up in the air. Come on. Okay, well, it didn't, but... Okay, we need to find the Fighters Guild. Because I'm pretty sure that's who gave us that quest. Alright, so Fighters Guild is up there. We need to be heading north west. Did we get a horse? I forget. Transportation, yes we did. Okay. Let's just follow this wall. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Alright, and then we follow this wall. And then we're going to have to wait for the Fighters Guild to open. But when we do, we should be alright. But we're going to like I said, I'm going to take this character a slightly different direction. And I really hope that doesn't mean that I'm going to have to redo everything for the character, because I'd much prefer not to. But I've done a little bit of independent studying / research. Oh, wow, okay. How long have I played Dagger? Not really, really. I mean, I played it once when I was younger. Yes, hail the giant killer. I knew you were the right one for. I knew you was the right one for the job. Here's the 104 gold. Hey, here's a map to the dungeon of Perister, one of the other chaps found the other day. If I was a couple of years younger, we could tear through it together, just like the old days. Okay. We don't need to do any more quests for him, because like I said, we're going to have to take this character in a completely different direction. But I actually, like I said, I'm already feeling a lot better after I was able to clear my sinuses out. That was nice. Throat's still a little sore, but hey, what are you going to do? Okay. So, we need to find a general goods store. Just directly north of the Mages Guild might be one. Again, we're going to have to wait for it to open, but let's see, I need to be heading this way on the map. But yeah, I played Daggerfall a little bit when I was younger. Never really got into it too much. Not because I didn't like it or whatever, because it was too complicated for me at the time, if I'm being perfectly honest. But anyway, it's only recently that I have rediscovered the game, so to speak. General Hocksop. Okay. Let us loiter for a couple of hours. Thank you. I appreciate it. Glad to hear you like it. Yes, it's a very good. It kind of to me feels like Dungeons and Dragons, like a digital version of Dungeons and Dragons. Again, I apologize for my pronunciation and whatnot, but it reminds me of a digital version of Dungeons and Dragons. There we go. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I know. I see him. I want to talk to him. What can I sell you? Hopefully everything. I don't know how much money we're going to make from this. See, it says we're going to make $14,500, but we might be lucky to get maybe 7,000. 6,000 is more close to what I'm thinking we're going to get. So let's see how much we can get. Yeah, 5,000 basically. But hey, whatever. It's 5,000 more gold than I had earlier. Okay. So now we should be just north of the Mages Guild. And I believe I'm a member of the Mages Guild, I think. And if I am, then there are a couple of spells that I need to make. Pretty sure I'm a member of the Mages Guild. Alright, that's the guy that'll give you quests. I think the spell maker would be down here. Not you. You sell spells, but I need the spell maker. In Daggerfall, you know how in, I think, Morrowind and Oblivion... Yeah, Morrowind and Oblivion, you have to own a particular spell to be able to make a spell based off of that spell. Not so in Daggerfall. You can just make a spell even if you don't own the base spell, which is what we're going to be doing right now. Wrong door. Are you the spell maker? No, you were the identify person, but I'll tell you what. Identify that for me. Where did it go? Magic items. There we go. Identify that for me. Cast silence when used. Thank you. Not too helpful for what I plan on doing, but I'm pretty sure I know where the spell maker is, but I'm at the same time, I'm not sure. That's all we're doing. We're looking for the spell maker, because there are a couple of different spells that I need to make before we can really do a whole lot of extensive dungeon diving. I can't speak, and I apologize for that. Are these the... Yep, those are the front doors. So let's go straight up the middle. That is obviously an exit. Which one was it? Was it that one? Let's go. Yeah, okay, so that's an exit. So we need to go for the one in the middle. Are you? No, you're a Daedra summoner. You can summon the gods, the Daedric, like Shigorath and Malagbal. Are you a spellmaker? No. Anyway, you can summon them to a Daedra summoner once you get a particular once you obtain a particular rank. Dang it! In the Mages Guild. Are you the spellmaker? No. Pretty sure the spellmaker that's in this particular guild is a female. I'm pretty sure it's a woman. I could be mistaken. We gotta find her first to be able to know for sure. I gotta say, the music kind of reminds me of like Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy VIII, maybe. If you guys are hearing that pretty well. So those are the front doors. Where is the doggone spellmaker? Aha! Yes! Make spells. Okay. I should have enough money to be able to do just about anything I need to. So what we're going to do is we need a healing spell. Doesn't have to be super powerful or anything. Let's see. Matter of fact, that should be just fine actually for what we need. We're going to make that one that icon. And then we're going to call it minor heal. Or minor healing. And then we are going to buy it. Yes, good. Now we have a healing spell. We need a favorite series on Netflix. Favorite series on Netflix. It's a tough question. Now, do you mean a Netflix original? Or do you mean a series that you can just find on Netflix? Answer that question for me and I'll be able to answer your question. Do you mean a Netflix original, or do you mean one that you can just find on Netflix? Okay. Let's see. We need to... Levitate would not be a bad idea for a spell. But what we really need is water breathing. Welcome back, bro, Robbie. I wish I could have some. Boy, chili would hit the spot right about now. Okay, we need a water breathing spell. I don't know if I can do that exploit in this game. Let's try and do... You know what? Let's just go with that. And we'll see what happens. Actually, that last icon would have been pretty good. But here we go. Minor water breathing. Okay, well then in that case, my favorite series that you can find on Netflix, it is not a Netflix original, but one of my favorite series that you can find on Netflix is called Sherlock. I believe it's a BBC original, and it follows the adventures of Dr. John Watson and Sherlock Holmes if they were around in this time period. Like a 21st century Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes is a personal hero of mine. So, we need buoyancy as well if we can find it. If we can find it. Or is it water walking? I think it's water walking we need. We're going to try that as well. I don't know how well this is going to work out, if I'm being honest. But I think that that should do us all right for the spells. I certainly hope so, anyway. And then we should be able to leave now. And when I say leave, I mean we are leaving this province altogether. Let's not do that, because if we rest out here in town, we will get arrested for vagrancy. So, that being said, wrong button. We're moving out of the province. We're actually going to move down here to Wayrest. Yes. Let's see. 55 days it's going to take us. What if we go by ship? 16 days, but it's going to cost 500 gold. 14 days. Sure. Yes, Benedict Cumberbatch does a very good job of playing Sherlock Holmes. Okay. Here we are on Wayrest. And there's a reason we're here. Ooh, good. I'm on the right side of the map, too. The reason I like Wayrest is because everything that you need is right here. Like these two right here are the bank. Like each one of them is a bank of Daggerfall. And then that right there is the Order of the... or Knights of the Rose, I think. That's the Fighters Guild. That's the Mages Guild. And then over here are a couple of armor stores. So everything is like centralized here. So that's the main reason I like setting up in Wayrest. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to head to the bank, which is basically straight north of where we are right now. Basically straight north. Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what that sign meant. Where are we? Alright, so like I said, this right here should be the Mages Guild. Here we go. Yep, Mages Guild. When we look at it like that, and we go to, we hit F3. If you guys look at the eye, right here, we're in info mode right now, which you can obtain by hitting F3. Normally, you're going to want it to be in grab mode, which is F2. If you're looking to try and steal something or pick a lock, you're going to want to be in steal mode, which is F1. And then M4 or F4 is dialogue mode, which rarely ever gets used. We're going to keep it in info mode for now, so that when we look at a building like that, it'll tell look at a building and press space on it, it'll tell us what it is. And we actually can be a pretty good, decent, the Knave and Griffin. Okay, that's an inn. Residence, residence. Don't lag. Which reminds me, I'm going to have to save soon. Residence, resident. Fighters Guild. And like I said, this will all get identified on the map as well. Which means the Knights of the Rose. Doggone it. Shut up, horse. Let's actually go find the Knights of the Rose real quick, so that we know where that is. I think it's the Knights of the Rose. If it's not the Knights of the Rose, it's the Order of the Hour. Knights of the Rose. Okay. Each major kingdom has their own knight, their own set of knights. Daggerfall, Wayrest, and Sentinel. Here we go. There's one bank, and there's another bank. And again, it gets identified on our map as such. We'll just call that bank as well. So, let's see. We've identified the Fighters Guild, the Knights of the Rose, the Knave and Griffin, the Mages Guild. Let's see. Let's go down south and find, discover those two buildings as well, because we'll be spending a lot of time there, because those are the armorers. But basically, Wayrest is awesome, because like I said, everything is on this side of town. Queen's Hedgehog, which is an inn, or a tavern. Does my horse have a name? No, but I'll tell you what, if you guys can agree on a name, you guys can figure out a name for me, and I will try to refer to the horse by that name. Oh, house for sale. Yeah, we can buy this from the bank if we want to, but they are not cheap. Like, houses in this game cost about 600,000 gold. Like, that's for an average to small sized house. So, and we passed them by, so we need to go north that way. First class armor, and this is vintage Aegis. So that pretty much takes care of everything we need. For right now, anyway. There's also a Dark Brotherhood house here. There are a lot of Dark Brotherhood houses, but you have to join the Dark Brotherhood to be able to see them and interact with them. So we're going to go to the Knave and Griffin real quick. We're going to rest for the evening until tomorrow morning, after which point we will start joining, or we will do some factions and whatnot. We'll join the Order of the Hour or Knights of the Rose. Just one day, please. And then once you buy a room and it says you have the room for a day, you can rest, and you won't get in trouble for it. So what time is it? It is 9:07. So we're going to rest for 11 hours. Ah, dang it. I forgot the number pad doesn't work. So 11 hours. And that'll put us at about 8:30, which we can then get all of our business taken care of at that point. So now that we're all rested up and everything. Oh, snowing. Oh, hey, Arkeson, if you're still here, did you get any of the snow that has hit the southern part of our country yet? Or have you gotten any of it? So we're going to the Knights of the Rose, which is northwest of where we are now. Buttercup? Kind of like Fritz. Fritz isn't so bad. I'm using the wrong button. So straight this direction. And then this is the building that we need to pay attention to. This is open from 11 to 23. So 11 to 11, basically. We're going to go to foot. We're going to loiter for another 2 hours. As long as you loiter for less or 3 hours or fewer, you will not get in trouble. What? 10:19. Okay, let's loiter for another hour then. Okay, let us join the Knights of the Rose. Join guild. Ah, Vladimir, your reputation precedes you. The Knights of the Rose always has room for a skillful knight of high moral standing. I humbly ask that you join our ranks. Gladly. Then consider yourself one of the ranks of the proud, the Knights of the Rose. You shall begin as an aspirant. Though your rank in the Knights of the Rose is low, in Wayrest our reputation will follow you. Do not be surprised when you learn that no Wayrest innkeep will charge you for a room. It is an honor paid to all Knights of the Rose. In other words, we can stay in an inn for however long we want to, and it's completely free, which is always nice. Let us get actually, before we do this, let us save. Let's see. Moved to Wayrest. Moved to Wayrest. Pardon me. That save? Okay, cool. Now we will get a quest. Let me introduce myself. I am Alabictor Buckencroft of the Questers. Seems there's a band of orcs holed up around here. The glory of Wayrest will go to whoever wipes them out. Can I count on you, Vladimir? Why, yes, as a matter of fact, you can, good sir. You do not need to kill every single orc in the band. Just get a decent number of them and be sure to kill their leader, Morcius. I happen to know that they are holed up in the ruins of King Hart Manor. If you are not back in 10 days, I'll sing your praises at the funeral ceremony. So in other words, we have 10 days to kill these orcs, or he's going to assume that we're dead, basically. Kill orcs. Ruins of... Was it King House Manor? I think so. Right? Blah, blah, blah. The ruins of King Hart Manor. Okay. So, Yeah. Okay. Now, how is my sword looking while I'm thinking about it? Is it damaged? Does it need to be repaired? Elven longsword, it is new, so we do not need to repair it. Very well. We will now go to the ruins of King Heart. Yes, that's where we need to go. We are going to go recklessly by foot. We are going to camp out. You pass a heap of rusting stuff. So let's see if we can... I think that's the entrance that we need right over there. It's not. It depends on how big the dungeon is, but if I recall, this dungeon is not really that big. So we can get in here. I already hear rats. Let's see. King Heart Manor Dungeon. Okay. Bear, leave me alone. Didn't even give me a chance to set up my doggone teleport point, Bear. I'm going to set an anchor. Going to rest if we can, which we can't. And on we go. I like fighting the orcs. First of all, orcs are not considered people yet. They are considered monsters because they have not joined the Daggerfall Covenant. Ghost rat. Now we're about to, here in a minute, we'll go down in that water area. Backstab. Nope. No backstab. Die, bear. Die, bear. How much gold we got? Oh, no, that reminds me. I should have deposited my gold in the bank. Gold has weight. So the gold may end up weighing us down, which is not a good thing. Sorry about all the weird noises, by the way. That's DOSBox in a nutshell for you, which is the program that we're using to run this game. And like I said, 10 days is not impossible. We've already spent 2 days getting here, so in essence, we have 7 days. Now, we're going to try and see if my spells worked. Doesn't look like it. Wait a minute. Slaughterfish. I need water walking again. Probably gonna die. Slaughterfish died. There's another one though. Isn't that terrifying? Slaughterfish are absolutely terrifying in this game, as you've just been witness. Anything special about these boots? Just tall boots. No. Okay. So exit. We need water breathing. We need to continue on. Oh, there's nothing to continue on to. Good. I don't like extended underwater sections. Oop, 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 oop. Hold on. There we go. We're good. I was hoping those spells worked out the way I wanted them to. You are healed. I'm surprised my swimming skill didn't get increased by that. Okay. And this is a dead end, so we need to be heading the opposite direction. Well, water dungeons come down to having a few things. In Daggerfall, you have to have water walking. If you don't, then your armor will weigh you down and you will move very slowly. And if that's the case, as you saw, maybe there for a minute I was moving pretty slowly because my armor was weighing me down because my water walking spell wore out. And then you need water breathing, which if you're an Argonian, even in this game, you don't need water breathing. Because Argonians naturally can breathe underwater. 2 bears. I'm not worried about bears. Bunch of dead end places in this dungeon so far. I hear a rat. There he is. Rat died. Sometimes things like that get show up in the maps, like those things in that room. Sometimes they act as like switches. So, and we've circled back around. Which way do we need to go? We need to go. Looks like left or right. I hate this map, by the way. It's a terrible map. Yeah, left or right seems like we could that would find new stuff. So that would mean this way. So this is going to be a very labyrinthine dungeon with a lot of dead ends, which is fine, but it's going to make exploring and everything difficult. Since we're supposed to be killing a band of orcs, I'm kind of surprised that we haven't run into any orcs yet. Usually orcs are one of the first enemies that you run into when it comes to doing one of these dungeons. Nothing in there. One of the things I like so much about Daggerfall is the atmosphere. You know, just the music kind of sets you on edge. And Daggerfall, it actually occurs, let me think. Well, obviously Daggerfall is before Morrowind, but I think technically if you're going with, if you're including ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, I'm pretty sure this happened like 200 years after ESO, Elder Scrolls Online. I could be wrong with that, 200 years. But they screwed up the lore a little bit. But I'm pretty sure this game takes place either 200 years before or 200 years after ESO. I'm honestly not sure. A quick Google search will answer that question for you, though. Hello, Mr. Rat. Time for you to die. Oh, yeah, we need to be saving more often, too. Bear. Again, no orcs yet. Orcs usually have some decent gear and stuff on them. Eight gold pieces. It's 8 more pieces than I had. Yeah, I'm not a lore master when it comes to the Elder Scrolls. Come on, bear. I'm still concerned at the lack of orcs. Bear. And an empty room. Another empty room. Giant bat just died. Are we back up to where we were now? No. We head in this direction. It's a place that we haven't seen yet, so... Oh, it's a dead end. Which is lovely. What's the map say? So north is the place that we haven't gone yet. Always look for unopened doors and corpses. If there are no... There's a one-way door, which we will probably end up going through in just a moment. Again, a rather disturbing lack of orcs. Like I said, normally orcs are like the main thing you run into on a quest like this. Let's go through that one-way door and see where it leads us. Apparently it leads us nowhere. I would show you, but I'd have to go back to character creation. But there are a lot of different classes. If you think Morrowind, there are that many classes, but the more important thing is to make your own class. You can edit your special advantages and special disadvantages. Here, I'll show you my character sheet here in just a second. Okay. Let us save again. Now, if I can remember how to pull it up. There we go. Okay. See, I called myself a Nightblade. Obviously, I'm still level 2. But I picked Blunt Weapon, Long Blade, and Restoration as my primary skills. Major skills are Mysticism, Critical Strike, and Dodging. And my minor skills are Medical, Running, Swimming, Short Blade, Axe, and Mercantile. So advancement in any of those will help us to level up. Let's see. Here's my characters. Yeah, so here are the different things that I've given myself. This is a custom class. So we got Resistance to Magic, Immunity to Paralysis, Increased Magery, which means that 3 times of my intellect right here is how many spell points I have. I have a low tolerance to frost, but I'm a Nord, so Nords are already immune to frost. I can't use leather, and I can't use iron. And then here is the entire backstory, which I'm not going to read or anything. This was not randomly generated. I answered a bunch of questions that that basically showed me my backstory. But it's very in-depth. Again, this game is very much more like digital Dungeons and Dragons. So, in my opinion. Well, dang it, man. Yeah, still a very... If I would just see an orc, I would know that I'm in the right place and whatnot, but I haven't even seen an orc yet. And that's got me a little concerned. Oh, wait, that's an open door. I've already been through there. There's that one-way door. Aha! Secret door that I only found because the bat glitched through it. Secret doors are done reasonably well in this game. Like, you probably would not have been able to tell that there was a door there had that bat not glitched through it. But he did. I think you could probably see it on the map, too. Secret doors and stuff, but... I hear a bear. Oh, gosh. Look here, bear. You need to die, buddy. Alright. Donkey! Yeah, there are a few bugs in it, but if you... Ooh, what do we have here? Hold on just a second. Oh, potion of water walking. That's kind of useless, but whatever. I'll tell you what. If you go to the... Give me a minute. Give me just a minute here. Okay. Let's see. I need to... Give me just a second here. Okay. Uno momentito. If you go to the website that I'm about to put in the chat, then you can download the exact same version of this game that I did. If you download the very first file, Daggerfall setup.exe, then that is what I am using to play it. And I'm also using the Eye of Argonia patch, which I can explain here in just a few minutes. But as soon as my chat will pull up. Okay. So if you go there, it should take you to this page. And if you download the very first file on this page, daggerfallsetup.exe, it gives you everything that you should need to play it. But if that doesn't, like if you can't, if for whatever reason maybe you can't figure it out from there, what you can do is you can look up, you can look up that guy on YouTube, and he has a walkthrough of how to get it. As a matter of fact, I might as well, since I'm already here anyway. Give me just a minute here. Let's just do this. Yes, I believe this is the one. Yes, it is. Okay. All right, okay. So, again, come on. And if you look at that video of his, he actually goes through what you have to do to be able to install it and play it and all that. So he's the main reason that I've basically refallen in love with this game. Anything in here, a switch that'll open up a door or anything anywhere? Nope. Can I rest? Yes, I can. Good. Was I getting attacked? Is that what was happening? Was I getting attacked? Anyway. So. Dead end. Okay. I still have not seen any orcs, and that troubles me. Because we should be, theoretically, running into orcs left and right. Empty room. What I might do here in a minute is teleport myself back to the entrance. And then exit the dungeon and then re-enter the dungeon, which re-rolls the entire dungeon. The only thing that stays the same, or that should stay the same, is the layout of the dungeon. While enemies and whatnot get, ooh, Locke has nothing to fear. Can I pickpocket it? Or not pickpocket it, but lockpick it. Ow. Look here, bear. I'm not even trying to hear your crap today. Okay. Just a little bit of treasure. 4 gold pieces. Ooh. Alright, come on, bear. Hey, Chim. How you doing, buddy? Everything's going pretty well. I'm a little sick feeling at the moment, but I'm here. Having fun, just kind of playing around with Daggerfall. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. How are you doing lately? Again, I wish I could have some of that chili. I bet you it'd hit the spot right about now. Still no orcs. Not finding a whole lot of gold either. Yeah, I think this dungeon was just rolled absolutely terribly. This is one of the problems with a randomly generated dungeon. Is that if the rolls are bad on it, empty room? Nope, staircase. And a ramp. Still no orcs, though. And we're back to another place that we were just at. Matter of fact, we were literally just here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to teleport back to the beginning of the dungeon. We're going to, by doing this, we're going to, if we can, if we have anything, we're going to put everything in our wagon. Which we don't really have anything, so. And then we're going to exit the dungeon. And then we're going to re-enter the dungeon. How do you mean it feels monotone lately, Chim? Just out of curiosity. Well, that bear was still the same. Let us add an anchor here if I can. There we go. Enemies nearby. Now let's try and go through this thing again. Are you commenting on the fact that everything feels like it's the same, or that it feels like you're going through a plain period in life, or what have you? We're not going to bother going down into that water section again, because there was nothing to be concerned about down there, except for some slaughterfish and a terrible gold pile. You know, guys, I might just end up completely redoing the character again. Where are these enemies at that you keep talking about? Oh, it's a bat. Okay, guys, give me just a minute here. I have to use the restroom, and I have to go take care of something else. I'll be right back, I promise. Please try and stick around. I would appreciate it, because I have a feeling that we get through this dungeon the way we're going right now, and I don't know if, but if I don't start seeing some orcs or whatever, what we're going to do is we're going to, for the second time, we're going to start a new game, and we're going to completely re-roll the character and try and do a little bit differently. So anyway, guys, stick around just a few minutes. I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom and take care of something else real quick, and we can get right back on this. So I'll be right back. Please stick around. Okay, everybody. Apologies for that. I'm back. I apologize for my absence. For those of you that are still here, I appreciate it. Like I said, we're going to go through a little bit more of this dungeon, and if we don't see any progress, I'm already thinking about re-roll or completely making a new character anyway. Because it should not be this difficult to level up. As you guys have been seeing every time I've rested lately, I've gotten skill ups, and I have not gained another level because of it yet. So, I'll have to keep that in mind. I'm sorry you're feeling a little under the weather. However, I also think that a lot of people are feeling under the weather here lately. Arkeson was just telling me earlier how she's not feeling too great either. And then as far as Chim goes, I haven't heard anything else behind his or besides his everything feels monotone lately. So it's got me a little concerned. I think a lot of people are under the weather here lately, myself included, very much so. Let's see. 20 gold, bandage. Yeah, we'll take all of it now, or for now anyway. Okay. And we will continue on. Here, a bear. 2 bears. Doesn't seem like anything got re-rolled in this dungeon. Aside from the enemies respawned. It's all the same enemies. Hello. Too far away from what exactly? Anyway, usually when you spam the spacebar around a room and it says you are too far away from something, it usually means there's something in the room that you can activate. Well, I know that there's a, I don't want to call it an epidemic, but I've read that the flu is hitting the States pretty hard here lately. So it could have something to do with that. But I don't really know. I know that mine is sinus related, as in like sinus infection type thing. It's my most common illness. Like if there's something wrong with me in terms of being sick, there's a 90% chance that it's a sinus problem or upper respiratory problem. Don't know why. It's just been my trademark sickness ever since I was ever since I was younger, really. There's the dungeon entrance again. We'll put everything in the wagon, but not really a whole lot that we got, you know. Let's continue on, and maybe we can run across some orcs. I mean, that's what we're supposed to be killing, is orcs, and I have not seen any orcs yet, which has got me a little concerned. There are, in a kind of a roundabout answer to your question earlier about whether or not Daggerfall's got bugs, Daggerfall does have bugs, and there are some quests that you're going to get that are pretty much uncompletable. Can I pick it? Nope. Time to bash it down. Come on. Seriously, come on. If you can't pick a door lock, you're supposed to be able to bash it down by hitting it repeatedly with your weapon. Oh, there you guys are. I was wondering where those noises were coming from. Good Lord, where is everything at? Sometimes it'll spawn these enemies literally right around the corner from you. Ooh, I'm almost dead. That's a terrible noise. Wow, 15 hours it took to get myself back to fully healed. Okay, yep. All right. Yep, we're gonna make a new character. Because something's going on and I don't think like I said, I mean, of course the game is going to have bugs. This is before, a company would have a problem and they would just release patches for a game. So there are a lot of community-based patches. I'm going to start a new game. We're going to be in Nord. Yes, we want to be a Nord. We're going to be a male. Custom class. And we're just going to put that there for now. Okay, so primary skills, we need critical strike. We need probably short blade, I think. And we'll also go with, I think restoration would be a good way to go. And then for our major skills, we'll go with, let's see. We'll go with running as a major skill. And then we'll go with, mysticism. And then, no, not climbing. We will go with thaumaturgy, which is basically kind of a branch of mysticism. And that's going to be what helps us to levitate and whatnot. Alteration is fine as a minor skill. Destruction wouldn't be a bad minor skill to have. Mercantile wouldn't be a bad minor skill to have. Blunt weapon, so that we don't restrict ourselves to one type of weapon. Dodging is important to have. And then finally, medical. Okay. That'll help us when we level up and whatnot. All right, so add advantages. Since we are Nord, we are immune to frost. But what we're going to do is we're going to do immunity to fire, immunity to paralysis, immunity to shock, and we're going to do increased majory, 2 times intelligence or 3 times intelligence into spell points. In other words, 3 times whatever our 3 times whatever our intellect or intelligence stat is will be how many spell points we have. Let's see, what else? Is there anything else that I need? And spell absorption would be handy in darkness. And now, see, this right here is going to make it, because of all these special advantages we have, that makes it harder for us to level up. What we need it to be is right around this area, average. We put it down here, it makes it too easy to level up, and we'll be leveling up every 5 minutes, which is cool and everything, but it's also kind of game breaking. So we'll edit our special disadvantages. All right, and being a Nord, we need a low tolerance for frost, because as a Nord, we're immune to frost anyway. Let's see. Or can we do a critical weakness? Yeah, critical weakness to frost. Yeah, exactly. So we need to get rid of that, and we need to do critical weakness to Frost. And we need a forbidden. What do we not want to use? We definitely don't want to use hand-to-hand. And we'll do. These are our disadvantages, which is what's helping us balance out the skill advancement section. So we need a missile weapon to be something we don't want. Let's see, and we'll do leather, and then we'll do orcish armor we can't use. Trying to think of anything else that we might need. Low tolerance to disease, which is counted as magic. And then we need say we can't use the buckler, and we have one more disadvantage we can add to ourselves, I think. Nope, that's all of them. So that's still a little high. So we need to go to our advantages, and we need to get rid of one of these. Like spell absorption. Wouldn't be a bad thing to get rid of. And then special disadvantages. I think that should... We'll try this. We'll try this and see what happens. Oh, and we need to be called a... We'll just call it Nightblade like I did a minute ago. And then we want to answer some important career decisions. What school of magic have you been studying the longest? Restoration. What motivates you into a life of adventure? Helping others. In between formal study, you spent your time, let's see, sparring. Since childhood, you have saved 100 gold pieces. In gratitude for services rendered, the Emperor gave you an ebony dagger. You received additional training in mysticism. We're always nicknamed Quicksilver as a child. And we are friendlier than most with the mischievous imps. And of all the disagreeable types, you had the most personal hatred for power-mad robber barons. You're intimate friends with a mage. And what god, if any, do you worship? We will worship Akatosh, the god of time. You have the most trouble, let's see, resisting magic. Okay, name thyself. So again, and this will be the last time I create this character, hopefully. Wow, excuse me, that one snuck up on me. Anyway. Dang it, man. So we'll do it. We'll go ahead and do that. And we need to get a better roll than that. Looking for strength and agility. I want both of those to be 59 to 60. There we go. I can deal with that. So strength. We'll knock this up to 60. And we will give our endurance another point. And we will give our willpower a point. And we'll give speed a point. Why not? And that should work just fine for us. We're going to be using short blade the most, so we're going to max that out as much as we can. Major skills, we'll be using mysticism a lot for the teleporting. So we'll put that at 25, and we'll give running a couple of points. And then our minor skills, I think that dodging would be an excellent thing to have, along with blunt weapon. Or maybe destruction. We'll call it destruction. Okay. My reflexes are very high. and which means basically that we're going to advance a little bit faster, which is fine with me. So that's us. That is Vladimir the Nightblade. Here we go. We're going to skip all this because I've already seen it. You guys have already seen it too. So, that being said, we will now equip our ebony dagger. What is this? An iron longsword. Useless. Anything extra special? Nope. Alright. Now, before we do anything, we're going to save the game here. Call it starting over. And then I'm going to exit the game for a reason. Look at our detail bar right now, by the way. That's maxed out detail, which basically means that's your draw distance. So, we're going to exit the game. And hopefully this won't take very long. I need to load up the Eye of Argonian mod. Or it's not a mod, it's a patch system. And then we're going to start it. One save patched, which means that now if we go back to Daggerfall again, whoops, double whoops. Okay, let's just, okay. If we go back to Daggerfall again, I'm going to have to tab out and then tab back in. There we go. We're going to load the save game. And now, there we go. Our detail is maxed out, which means we can see about as far as the game will let us. So, about as far as is possible for us to see. So, let us try this again. Alright, that is our ebony dagger. This should be the last time I have to restart this. Rat just died. 42 gold pieces. Anyone still there? Anyone still in the chat? Just hanging out, not talking, just watching. Should be an imp behind this door that we are going to kill. Imp just died. We'll take his 1 gold piece. And rest until fully heal. Okay, we'll go ahead and leave. Nothing in there. Whoa. I said there's nothing in there. Oh, it's a rat. Just a rat. We're going to leave. We're going to go downhill here and kill this either bard or rogue or thief or whatever he is. Thief. Hello. Magic piece already. I like it. So far, so good. So we'll go ahead and remove everything else. What can we equip? Can we equip the helmets? No, because it falls under the leather category because it's only +1. And our character it's illegal for us to use, or not illegal, but we can't use leather. So, now we get back up out of here. Round the corner, kill the bat. Can you tell I've done this a time or two? We go in here, there will be an archer. There's usually an archer. Yep. And we will, what is this, silver? Elven, already. Wow. Well, hot dang. Yeah, this is working out a lot better so far. Info, chain boots. We will equip those. And those. That is going to stay, but we will remove it. Got ourselves a little bit of armor now. Basically, we need to make our way up there where there's going to be a skeleton waiting for us at the top of the hill. That would be the skeleton. Skeletal warrior died. Move all this stuff. We need to heal up. You're healed. Ha! Level up already. So that's a lot better. So this is balanced a whole lot better. And what we're going to want to do is we want to get our agility up. At least right now, we want to get our agility up. For the moment. Because agility is what determines whether or not we're going to hit a target. 90% of this game is based off of invisible dice rolls. Should be a bear or something in here. Yeah, we're not going that way because that's not the way we need to go. Rat just died. Is it in here? Ooh, wow, the imp just one-shotted us. Maybe I didn't set this character up right. Oh, man, all the way back here. That's why you save often, people. That's why you save often. Because now we just lost that magical piece that we picked up. Dang it. Yep. We lost that elven armor we picked up. Actually, I'm thinking I might cut it off before too awful long. Might do a Pokemon Ash Gray stream here in a little while. We'll see. Backstab. Nope. Yep. Like I said, we need to save often. I forgot about that treasure pile right there, so. Let me get to the next room and then I'll save. Okay. Have to sneeze again. Ha! Very good. So we still got that. Okay, so maybe we didn't screw up too badly. Equip. Whoa. That was loud and annoying. Can't wear leather. Yep. Now we got a little bit more armor. And we are going to save again. We'll get out of Privateer's hold and then make it to Wayrest, and then we will. Did I just run past the bat? Yep. Can I rest? Because that archer hasn't spawned in yet, but he's right behind this door. Good lord, you're not supposed to be hitting me that much. Really? Well, dang, man. Let's try that again. Come on, bat. Come on, bat. Bat just died. There we go. Almost died again. Have an arrow stuck in me. Ha! What is this? Elven Daikatana. Okay. Now we desperately need to heal. Something of mine is fortified. Let's see. How would I figure that out? Okay, so my personality is fortified. That's what that shoulder piece does. Normally, or that pauldron. Normally you don't know what a magic item does until you get it identified, but sometimes you can just tell by your stats or whatever after you equip the piece. Good lord, skeleton. There we go. Save again. And rest if I can. There we go. And then we're just going to zoom through this part again. Yeah, we desperately need to get that agility up. Save right here, because this is where we died last time. One gold piece, 3 gold pieces. Well, while we're still here, go ahead and rest up. That's a terrible noise. Okay, so agility needs to go up desperately. Okay. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to Wayrest. And then once I get to Wayrest, I believe I'll cut the stream off there because it seems like chat has died. I do not have enough gold to take a ship. Dang. Oh well. 59 days. It's a long time. You're entering, well, we would be entering Wayrest. Let's go ahead and get into Wayrest. There we go. Yeah, I figured that would hurt a little bit. Alright, well, I think that is going to do it for this episode. Be the third time we've started over now, or the third character we've started with. But this one I think I'm going to take until the end. So, I appreciate you guys showing up for the ones that are still here. I appreciate you guys that are watching it as an archive video. I appreciate that too. And hopefully, I will catch you guys next time. And again, I may be doing a Pokemon Ash Gray stream later on this afternoon or this evening once I see how things are going. And then I will catch you guys next time, hopefully. You guys have a good day, good evening, night, noon, whatever you have. And hopefully we'll catch you next time. Thanks a lot, guys. See ya.